McKayla Maroney sues USA Gymnastics for abuse cover-up.
If you are brand new to our channel, we invite you to take a moment to subscribe. Just click on the lit red button as well as the gray bell. Why the bell? Well, it will let you know every time we post a new video.
5 years after McKayla Maroney soared to fame and made headlines with her success at the 2012 Summer Olympic Games as a member of the Fierce Five of the American women's gymnastics team, where she took home a gold and a silver medal, Maroney is making headlines again, but for a very different reason. The star athlete, who retired last year for medical reasons, has filed a lawsuit against USA Gymnastics, claiming that the organization tried to silence her claims of sexual misconduct and abuse against former women's gymnastics team Dr. Larry Nassar in 2016. In the suit, the 22-year-old Olympic medalist alleges that the American gymnastics officials had Maroney and others sign confidentiality agreements last year that effectively protected Nassar from the allegations of more than 100 women instead of protecting Nassar's victims. For Maroney at least, a monetary settlement was included in the deal, and in her own words, she stated that she believes this was so that USA Gymnastics could further conceal and shield from public scrutiny, outside investigation and law enforcement, the true nature of Nassar's horrific sexual abuse of minors. According to Business Insider, the amount of Maroney's settlement was $1.25 million, though Maroney has neither confirmed nor denied the amount, but her paperwork in the lawsuit states that she initially agreed to the terms of the monetary settlement and confidentiality agreement because she needed to obtain funds necessary to pay for life-saving psychological treatment and care due to Nassar's claimed abuse. Two of Maroney's former Fierce Five teammates, Gabby Douglas and Ellie Raceman, have come forward to accuse Nassar of assaulting them as well. Just weeks earlier, Nassar was in front of a judge on charges of criminal sexual conduct and possession of child photos. He pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 60 years in prison for his crimes. NBC was the first to report that Nassar had been fired by USA Gymnastics as of June 2015. USA Gymnastics has not offered a public comment on Maroney's accusations at the time of this writing, but they issued a statement praising Maroney for her courage in coming forward and making their outrage of the allegations against Nassar clear. Maroney's lawsuit, which targets USA Gymnastics as well as Nassar, the U.S. Olympic Committee and Nassar's employer, Michigan State University, claims that the initial deal she made with USA Gymnastics to keep quiet about Nassar's alleged abuse in exchange for a monetary settlement is null and void, because the entire deal was a direct violation of California law. While this case is just getting started, Maroney joins an army of famous women who have stepped forward this year to accuse men of power, wealth and influence of sexual assault. The former Olympic athlete, who became even more famous for her unimpressed face that was made into a meme, took to Twitter to write about the incident. "I had a dream to go to the Olympics," Maroney posted. "And the things that I had to endure to get there were unnecessary and disgusting."
Yeah.